more security because about 2 months ago up the road, there's a park by plot 10. There was a stabbing going on not far from there. Someone got killed over a £10 draw, like £10 of cannabis. Someone got killed over that, and it was outside the children's park. There's not so much things for kids to do these days because it's mainly drug dealing and things like that, crime, breaking in, burglaries and things like that. Sadly, apparently the centre is going to get shut down for the youth in the next few years, so it's going to actually be a lot worse.
I hope that they should build a couple more youth clubs around here young people could go to instead of being on the streets.
I've been in Somerstown for 21 years. I'm from Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo. So I'm the chairwoman of Congolese Women in Action. So I'm promoting education for young kids and identity. So we want our kids also to learn how to speak Lingala. So that's what we do. We support for young people as well.
Roger Robinson, I've been here for some years, and I'm very much involved in the regeneration of Somerstown, making it a much nicer place to live and work. We're trying to make this market we're in now a 3-day-a-week market and improve it enormously. We want to bring jobs to the area. We want to make sure that all the developments are to the advantage of the local people.
Somerstown, with all the new development and stuff that's being built around us, we hope us local people will have a better chance of employment, because half of us locals don't know the half of what's going on, and we're seeing too much around. We'd like more community housing as well, because a lot of us are overcrowded within our accommodation. We'd like more stalls. We'd like to be able to bring our talents out from our homes.
I hope that people in Somerstown and the businesses moving in actually sort of join together to support each other, and residents get access to employment and young people get opportunities to do work experience. So I think there's so much potential there.
Well, my kids are now 8 and 5, and the best thing about living in Somerstown for me was that it was considered a deprived area, so we got funding from something called Sure Start, and that meant that various nurseries and community halls were opened up for parents, and you had someone there who knew about kids, and you'd go for a cup of tea and meet your neighbours and break down that kind of isolation that you get in London of just living in your own place. And I really like that. That's why we're having a stall at this festival, is that we like community, and I'd wish for more things like that, for less of this competitive, private, I can only get ahead by elbowing everybody else in the face.
Some of my hopes are that it doesn't get spoiled in the future by all the new speculation, for the chain stores to stay away, and for all the nice quirky little initiatives that we can have in Somerstown. I'd like there to be more public spaces, more housing, council housing and subsidised housing, so it doesn't squeeze out the people who live here now.
I'm a student at Centro St Martin's, just next to the corner. Our course did send us in Somerstown. It has been a really good experience for me and for my colleagues as well. To be able to not just stay on the other side of St Pancras, but to be able to have influences, positive influences here, and maybe not just send gentrification, but send money and new new prototypes of community living. Even if the community is really strong, I think that the council should watch more here instead of just focusing on King's Cross.
Having seen the Somerstown film, you do realise how much things have changed. We're less of a kind of community-minded people than once we were. which I will put down to, I suppose, materialism and individualism. And I think if we could recapture some of the spirit of the people in the film, we'd have done a very good day's work indeed.